Okay, so we're working on our artworks about the Hindu god Ganesh, and I'm going to show you how to do an eye, because once an eye is on your elephant, it's going to help people to understand it's an animal. So I'm going to go over here. This is my elephant that I worked on yesterday. Let me get him all the way on the screen for you. There you go. You can kind of see him. Okay, and what I want to show you how to do is an eye. Let me put the light on and see if that, just give it a second to adjust. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Okay, so what you can do is, I talked yesterday about doing layers on top of layers. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to kind of cut a really big football shape. And you could do a circle too, out of my orange paper. And then I'm going to take my rubber cement and I'm going to put some rubber cement on the back of this orange sheet of paper. And then I'm going to glue it down about where I'd want the eye to be. And it can be a little bit big, that's okay. And then I'm going to take white and I'm going to make a smaller size football. And again, you could do circles too, it's fine with me. And you might want to draw first if you're someone who struggles with that. I've been doing it a while, so there you go. Alright, so I put some rubber cement on it. And I put that down. Now he's starting to look a little like a zombie, right? He needs a middle to his eye. So I cut a black shape. And as long as it's dark colored, it'll work for eyes. You just don't want like the middle of an eye to be too light colored. And that's sort of just my opinion too. You could always impress me. So here we go. Right? And then here's the next cool thing that you could do if you wanted to. You could create the top part of your football. And instead of cutting a bottom part, you could just cut another matching curve. So I have a piece that looks like it would be an eyebrow, right? Okay? But I'm actually not going to make an eyebrow. Elephants, even male elephants, which are called bulls, they all have really long lashes, and that has to do with where they live. It helps them keep things out of their eyes. Elephants have really big eyes, right? So like insects and stuff like that really bother them. And when it's really dry in a climate, flies and things like that will cling to animal eyes to get moisture because they're thirsty. So these long eyelashes sort of help elephants keep flies out of their face. So do you see how I'm kind of crimping up the paper there? And then I just run a little rubber cement along the bottom and then I glue it on. And now I sort of have, it's kind of hard to tell, so I'm going to flip my paper up. Now I sort of have this 3D element on my paper where my elephant has eyelashes. So you can do things like that. So even though, if we look again at our inspiration, even though I want there to be tons of design that's sort of unrealistic, right? You can also have realistic elements like eyes and tusks. And if you look at what this artist did, he or she took the embellishments and made it look like it was part of an outfit for the elephant. So it had this part draping across and has like a hat, and this little part that goes down its trunk, and then over here it's almost like a blanket, okay? So I hope that this sort of helps you with some ideas of what you can glue down, all right?